Germany is looking to forge ahead as Europe's industrial powerhouse in the wake of Brexit. And the slogan is made in Germany, and it's been a cornerstone of the country's manufacturing sector for decades. Surveys show it holds the highest reputation amongst international consumers. Now it's got a challenge from China. Berlin isn't taking it down. The politicians there are drawing up new measures to protect German industry from foreign rivals. That's where the Chinese telecoms giant Huawei comes in, hoping to lead the way in new 5G. But Berlin is sceptical about its true intentions, and a reportedly secret closed-door sessions today where German lawmakers discussing a potential ban for Huawei unless it guarantees data won't be leaked to Beijing. The heightened tensions aren't putting off the automaker giant Daimler and Geely. The car makers just unveiled plans to expand a joint venture into China. To put it together, Andreas Kluth is the editor-in-chief at Handelsblatt Global. He joins me now via Skype from Berlin. Let's look at the Huawei, first of all. Bit by bit, Huawei is being shut out of the German market.
That's true. First of all, it's already been shut out of several other markets, as you know. The US is the most strict. New Zealand, Australia, Norway, Poland, the Czechs, everyone's, especially the ones being pressured by America to shut them out, have shut them out. Germany has not shut them out yet, and they're just talking about it, and I think in a very balanced way. An interesting thing that happened yesterday was that Vodafone, which is actually, it's British, but it's one of the three largest German players as well, they voluntarily and preemptively said, we're going to kick them out of our networks and replace them with Nokia equipment. And today, as you said, there was not a secret meeting because we're talking about it, but there was a meeting about what else they might want to do to prevent Huawei from supplying equipment for the 5G rollout.
Where does the German government stand in all of this, particularly in the sense of a waning administration of Angela Merkel, but where they've said that they will be prepared to step in some cases, take stakes in companies in certain cases, and protect what they see as German industry?
The German government, first of all, they come from a tradition that is the opposite of the French tradition and the Chinese tradition, which is you usually leave industry alone. Going back to Ludwig Erhard, that was the philosophy. And yesterday, the economics minister, big guy named Peter Altmaier, said, let's not do that anymore because the threat from China and others is so big that we should defensively take some, through an investment fund, take some stakes in German companies to prevent them from buying that up. You mentioned Daimler and Geely, and there were some other high-profile 31 billion worth of Chinese purchases of German corporate stakes last year, and double as much the year before. So they're getting defensive about that and looking at other legal ways of perhaps guarding against that.
Do you find that extraordinary? Do business leaders find it extraordinary? Think about it, just think about it, that a German government or any EU government is actually talking about buying stakes in domestic companies to fend off against the Chinese?
Well, on one hand, you don't want to be naive because the Chinese are doing this, and they're a statist, dirigiste economy at home, and they're using their foreign investment as basically an extension of nationalism. On the other hand, it goes against German and mainstream liberal economic philosophy. So yes, I do find it extraordinary, and I've been writing against it.
And we look forward to you appearing with us to talk about it more, because the only thing I know about this is it's going to run and run. There's more room on this one in the future. Good to see you, sir, joining us tonight.